Chill, man.
Yeah.
Yo, that was great. All right, so, hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back down in outside of the RCW studios. This was after KO8 episode 8. So, we were in Kansas. I think that's where the guys were this week, right? Yeah,
Yes.
they're in Kansas. All right, yeah. The guys were, the guys were in Kansas. So, we're in the RCW studios in Kansas. We do have little like big hubs and spots, where we base everything from. But RCW is mostly in New York, and KO8 goes around and stuff like that. Yeah, so you're probably wondering who we are if you didn't watch the episode and you were just tuning into this part because you want to know the history. So I am the Revolution, hashtag 6 coat, 5 time.
And I'm Omega.
Yep. So yeah, Omega. Omega is my tag team partner. Together, we are collectively 911 historically in KO8 history. So yeah, this is really just a little live after show broadcast, kind of like giving people a refresher on what this whole thing is, and what it is that you've stumbled upon. You've basically just stumbled upon a full-on wrestling war. A lot of fans, I would say, a lot of hardcore wrestling fans are fans of the Monday Night Wars.
Yes.
WWE versus WCW. And essentially, that's what this is. There are two leagues, two federations, and we're going head to head. Tonight in our live chat for KOA episode 8, we had a lot of fans commenting, hey, you keep mentioning RCW. What is RCW? So we kind of want to take this time to explain what RCW is, what KO8 is, and all that. We actually got some RCW guys lined up here. We have their dossiers, so to speak. So we could kind of talk a little bit about who's who and what's what, and so on and so forth.
But first and foremost, I think if you want to catch RCW and just get a first-hand experience, you can catch them Monday nights. KO8 TV is on Tuesdays. We have KO8 RCW Fight Anyone, where you'll see competitors from both federations going up against each other.
That's on Fridays.
That's on Fridays. And I believe you can catch RCW house shows on Saturdays.
Yeah, for the most part, the RCW's like secondary show is their house shows. Those are for the real hardcore RCW guys who really want to see, like, a lot of RCW stories get pushed on the house show.
Yeah.
So if you really want to not be lost when you go on Monday and you want to catch up, you got to catch their house shows and their specials.
Yes. Mainly the hub for information. You can go to the Facebook group. Just search RCW versus KO8 and you should be able to find it.
Yeah.
If we can, we'll try to link in the description. It's just basically two federations going at it using WWE 2K18. And since this is like a backstage thing, I just want to express my extreme I don't like the game. I don't like WWE 2K18. I feel like they dropped the ball on a lot of things.
They do, but they do a lot of things right.
I mean, it serves the purpose that we need it for. So, just a little backstory on the whole, I'd say, federation as a whole. KO8 started around maybe
2008,
2009. And it was mainly you saw an exodus of RCW stars. They left the company, and they decided to pursue separate purposes. Revolution just happened to decide to go to Japan, along with Rage. Rage, king of the deathmatch
in
scene.
Japan, yeah, definitely.
That's where he got his name, the Reaper, from. So Revolution followed Rage to Japan. Happened to meet me in one of my dojos. Not mine per se, but and we just hit it off, and we started training people, and we started teaming up in the independent scene in Japan, and after that, history is history. We met Edison Carter, the owner of KO8 TV, and yeah, pretty much that's where we are now, in a nutshell.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was a fun ride. To have to live, you know, like in Japan and do all the cool, fun, crazy stuff. Uh, yeah, I'm actually I'm about to get a call from one of the RCW guys who can actually he'll probably cut a promo.
Oh,
I just didn't have my phone available to me for a second, but yeah, you could probably cut a promo. So yeah, that's really like the history of it. You'll learn more and more about it. There's an RCW KO8 page on Facebook. If you search RCW versus KO8, a page will pop up, and the Facebook group will pop up. And through there, you can pretty much we're going to be updating the history so you can learn the backstories of all these characters. But for now, what we could do until one of the guys like calls in, because we are definitely going to get a call in.
one more thing. If you want to participate in the action,
Mm-hmm.
please join the Facebook group and get in contact with one of the admins, and we can see what we can do. We would love to have active members in the community. You know, we will make a character, have you join up. You know, cut a promo, see what happens. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, we are. Let's just talk a little bit about some of the guys. Just quick little something for you to chew on, just to get maybe we should post in the group that we're doing this thing so people can get a good idea of what's going on.
Yeah, I can't.
I can try to do that. Let's talk a little bit about Area 51 though, since he's the first guy.
Area 51, RCW original.
Yep, definitely. Started with us way back when.
Yes, also a KO8 original.
Yep, started with us in the very beginning in Japan when we did the thing. We had to try to bring him back with us and whatnot.
I feel like he had most of his success in Japan, becoming a KO8 television champion over in Japan, and I feel like he hasn't captured the same success that he had in Japan over here in America. As you see in his last matchup, which just occurred, picking up the pinfall, you know, taking the loss in the Fatal 4-Way. I don't know.
I mean, I see what I see in A51 is a shell of what he used to be.
Yes.
Because back in the original KO8 days, like he went on like a 10-week like spree as television champion, and then out of nowhere, like Rage came,
Oh yeah.
kind of snapped that and doubled that like 20 something weeks or whatever it was, and he just continuously and for those who don't know the context, there was something with the KO8 Television Championship back in 2009 called the Saving the World Challenge, where every week the television champion would go on television and defend his defend his championship in a 15-minute match. And like Rage went every week and won his match. There was no time limit draws.
Yes.
There was no opponent gets two near falls. There was nothing. Like
to have some sort of comparison, I guess. The Save the World Challenge was back in like 2008, 2009. Very similar to a John Cena's United States title run.
Yeah. Yeah, like we did that first.
Yeah.
And it's out there, it's well known, like in the KO8 circles, those who follow KO8. It was incredible what he went on to do. And that was something that we didn't even expect Rage to do, honestly.
No.
Because like I mean when KO8 first started, the Revolution in Omega was the focal point because of all the things that were going on in Japan.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And us being a team. And to have Rage come through, and I guess we stopped talking about Area 51, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't captured the same light that he had once had.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe the new look will help, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it will.
It's incredible. Now we're speaking of Rage and what he managed to do once we got back to America from Japan. He Rage managed to start a team. The team being Blood Inc. He teamed up with Bane, who was another original RCW member who left the company with us. And Bane definitely got his shine. Bane has had legendary matches on the independent scene with AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Very well documented over New Japan's Intercontinental Championship and things like that for many, many years. It's very well known. It was incredible. It was incredible to watch it, and for Rage to go find him. They did their whole Blood Ink thing. Blood Ink is scary, man.
Yeah, very formidable duo.
Yeah, I mean, let's not. Big Daddy, who does KO8's pay per views, commentary, KO8 legend in and of itself. Classic matches with the Camarco brothers, Nick and Paul. You know, classic matches, classic matches with. I think, oh man, who did he have a great match with in like 2011? It was one of the. I think it was at Hail to the King. Who am I thinking about? He's not with us. He's not in K8 any longer. That
Oh, I don't know.
Big Daddy had a great match with. Oh my God! It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. Oh, it's gonna. I want to say Ninja. I want to say Ninja. No, was it
No, I
Ninja?
think that was
No.
before his time.
Yeah. Stephen Fierce.
Ah.
Yes, Stephen Fierce's the loser goes home match, where Big Daddy retired Stephen Fierce. A lot of people say that I helped, but I didn't. Backstage, whatever, blah, blah. That fight was what it was. That's for another time. But yes, Cass. Cass, another member of Blood Inc. Cass stands for Crazy Angry Son. He says Crazy Angry Son of God because he is a devout Christian. His father's a preacher. But Cass is just a crazy son of a bitch, man.
Yeah.
He just does what he does. Now let's talk just a little bit. Because this man here deserves some respect.
Casey Fury. KO8 original.
All through and through, day one.
Yeah.
Day one. Casey is a very unique case, so to speak, because Casey definitely he has what it takes to be a world champion, but the Hollywood thing, man, and you can't fault him for that.
Oh no.
You can't fault him for that. I mean, we all laughed at him when Blaze of Fury, he was talking about Blaze of Fury and his stupid little independent movie. And all of a sudden, Blaze of Fury was like the number one fucking movie that summer. Excuse my language. And the Rev doesn't curse on TV. This is a podcast, so excuse my language. But it amazed me. It absolutely amazed me.
Casey Fury just never able to capture the world title or the tag team championships with his brother Juan Fury, but storied athlete nonetheless. Singles titles runs in the television department and in the KO8 Grand Prix. Tag team championships with Sean Dowliff when they were the Hollywood Refined Pirates. Casey Fury just always a threat, I believe. You know, he's always, I feel, even if it's not for a number one contendership or anything like that, but he's always one match away from a title shot. And then after that, he's just one super kick away from a world title.
Yeah. I mean, he needs to get in there. I mean, even tonight, with that hesitation super kick, that was insane, bro. Absolutely insane. Just wow. And it shows that he does have what it takes to break out and go on his own. You know what I mean? I know him and Tyreek are really good friends. You know, they have been since their early days. But it's the Hollywood thing. But when Hollywood's calling you, they calling you, bro. Just do a little quick run through.
Because I actually have to cut this short.
Okay.
So I think we should who most important right now. I
All
feel
right.
like we should go with the champion.
All right. Let's go with the champ. Real quick. So just so people know, David Anthony is the KO8 World Champion. He is my younger brother. He is also an RCW original from that first generation of RCW. Retired for a long time. Came back, I should say, on his first night, much like a Marcus. And won the KO8 World Heavyweight Championship. And yeah, I mean that's what it is. You guys are gonna see in 3 weeks. I don't want to say too much about my brother David, but he is the world champion, devastating competitor. Um, Hail him. You all know the king. You know what I mean?
The Emperor, hail
Yep,
him.
yep. He is recognized as a champion because the Empire holds the tag team championship. You know how that goes. I mean, yourself.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Myself, the Revolution, Jason Anthony. So, yeah, man. Remy Dubois, Teddy, you guys know them from Bulletproof Poncho. We're going to get
Excellent
into this
matchup.
excellent matchup tonight, but you do have to run. I understand, Omega, you gotta get back on that plane to Japan tonight.
Yes,
Where you going, to Kyoto, Osaka? Where you
I
going?
don't
Yeah,
I just get on a plane and then I get on a train and then.
yeah, I feel you. So, yeah, man. So, like we were saying, next Monday, the next show here on this YouTube channel that you're going to be able to catch up with is KO8 and RCW Fight Anyone. That is this Friday night. And, yeah, hold on. Before we go, we got a little. Hold on 1 second, bro. Yo. What's good, bro? I maybe turn us down in the background, bro. We want to get your there you go. What's up, bro? So who we got here? We got Tony Mazzola, TM himself. You feeling all right? You feeling a little better?
I'm getting myself together. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I had some sushi after the show last night, and I just haven't been feeling too well. So I'm sorry I couldn't make it out tonight, folks.
Hey, man. Hey, TM, we love you. You know we love you. So basically what this podcast is about, we're just going through a little bit of the history. Omega's got to cut it short, but we wanted to give you the opportunity here to talk about RCW, what RCW is, where people can find RCW, like give them all the information.
Absolutely. All right, well, RCW is Revolutionary Championship Wrestling, which, is, of course, named after the Revolution, yourself, for the viewers that don't know. And RCW airs Monday nights on this YouTube channel. RCW offers, something a little different than KO8 does. We both believe in, wrestling and all that stuff, but, we present things a little differently. KO8 presents wrestling in a more traditional sense, where RCW may present things that were a little more, for lack of a better term, extreme.
Yeah, I love that. Definitely. So RCW, like you said, is on Monday nights. What about the Facebook group?
Oh, yes, you can find us on the Facebook group. There's actually a link connected to this YouTube channel. So if you guys go to the link section, there is a link for this Facebook group on this YouTube channel, and you can go and you can find out all the shenanigans that go on backstage and all the drama. And also, you can just search on Facebook, RCW versus KO8 Wrestling, and you can find the page, you can like it, and also you can find the Facebook group via that Facebook page.
Hell yeah. So, January 21st, RCW has a pay-per-view coming up.
Yeah, January 21st, live on this YouTube channel, Sunday night, Brutal Takeover. RCW presents. It's kind of like the version of, for lack of a better term, it would be WWE's version of Extreme Rules. It would be like that. Every match is going to be some type of hardcore match, and all that good stuff. Our main event is featured with Marcus, RCW Heavyweight Champion of the world, defending his championship against Tony Roberts, your longtime friend, Revolution.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
RCW. Marcus came in on his first night, destroyed Tony Roberts, and took his championship away. Roberts is looking for retribution. Also on that show, we will see Derek defend his New York Hardcore Championship against John Boy. We'll see Ozzy defend his World Television Championship against Mikey Buildings. the World Tag Team Championships, the Rough Riders, defending against the Coal Miners,
Oh,
Women's Championship, much more.
You said the tag team championships, the Turd Farmers. I love those guys.
Oh, yes, the Coal Miners, of course. Yes, the Coal Miners. Let's be serious for a second.
Okay.
But yes, the Coal Miners challenged the Rough Riders for the RCW World Tag Team Championship because they won the RCW tournament to determine the new number one contenders, which you can go back on the old YouTube channel, which is a featured channel on this channel. You can go back on all the playlists and you can catch all of the action that happened in the old channel.
All right. Thanks, man. TM, you're a gem, man. I can't wait to meet up with you next week, and I am excited.
Rev, are you going to be here for Brutal Takeover?
I'm going to try my best to be there for Brutal Takeover. I have some commitments, but I'm going to see if I can get out of those commitments because there's no real money where in those commitments.
There might be a special guest here in the studio for you, Rev. I think it might entice you to come through.
Ooh.
But I'm going to save that. I'm not going to announce who that special guest in studio is. People just have to tune in January 21st, right here on this YouTube channel, where RCW presents Brutal Takeover.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Mazzola. TM, we're going to be hollering at you pretty soon, brother.
Thank you, Rev. Thank you so much, folks. Have a good night.
All right, bro. So there you have it. So now you know, everybody that wants to follow RCW, you can go ahead, follow RCW. You want to follow KO8, go ahead, follow KO8. So we're going to wrap this thing up. This is me, the Revolution, 6 Coat, 5-time world champion.
And I'm Omega. Oh, one more thing to point out. TM said, there is an old YouTube channel that has all the old episodes of KO8 television and RCW television. So if you want to delve deeper, you can go back and look at all the old episodes, maybe catch up.
See how it all started, baby. All right, so thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We love you. We love everything about you. And
oh yeah, and in the words of a great man, John Ting, stay with us.